Yes, people, it's your boy Man Like Roms in the building. Welcome back to another video. Today we are not going to waste any time. If you are a football fan, you will know over the past few days that Nuno Espirito Santo has been sacked from Tottenham and Antonio Conte has been brought into the club. Now, we know that he has 18 months, we believe, on his contract. So what we are going to be doing on FIFA is something very special. We are going to be simming a year and a half's worth of Conte's contract at Spurs, and we are going to use his tactic as well. I'm going to show you all of that in the video, and we're going to see how he does, and we're going to find out if Antonio Conte can change Spurs' fortune in the space of 18 months. Let's get into the video. This is a lot of raw content. I'm going bed late today, boy, to make this. Oh, what have I done? I didn't save the changes to the team sheet. Oh, my days. Right, so after a little bit of thinking, we have now got the tactic that we believe Conte would probably use with Tottenham Hotspurs, and it goes like so. So we are currently playing a 3-1-4-2 formation. We've got Lloris in goal, we've got Romero, Dyer and Davies at the back. As our holding midfielder, we've got Højbjerg, we've got Ndombele playing like a cam role in the midfield three. Lo Celso would be a little bit more of the box-to-box. We believe that on the width he'd probably use Reguilon or Emerson, but he's also got the options of people like Bergwijn, Son, Tanganga and Lucas Moura. They'd probably be on the bench under him because you get a little bit more defensive cover with those two being the only wide players. And then up front, we predict that he'd go with Son and Kane. Kane maybe being a bit more of a deeper striker, with Son getting him behind. So now moving on to the tactics, this is what we've put in so far. So defensive style, pressure on heavy touch. It's going to be 30 width, 70 depth. We've gone with the fast build-up play option with the chance creation of direct passing. In the offense, we'd have our players really wide of 80. We'd have 8 players in the box, 4 on corners and 4 on free kicks. This is the tactic that we've gone with. Let's go into the season and see how this works. Before we do move on, however, to the actual league games, we have decided not to purchase any players as of yet. We are going to leave that to you guys. If you guys want to see us purchase players under this system, let us know in the comments. If the comment gets a good amount of likes, we will add that to the system. But without further ado, let's get on with it. So right now, what's going on behind the scenes as we speak is we are currently simming all of the games up until January. So the first window, we're going to see how he does in his first season, or in his first, up until the first window. As a manager, we're going to see if the system works, how the results look, what results have gone well, what results haven't gone well, and then we will go from there. But before we move on, if you are liking this video, drop a like, and if you want to see more of it, let us know in the comments. But most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's see how Conte's done. So we have returned after a couple of months, or up until the first transfer window of Conte's first season, and now to our surprise, we can see that Spurs is on top of the league with 15 wins, 4 draws and 1 loss. With the system that we've put in, he's scored 43 goals and he's conceded 20, and is currently on top of the league in January 2022 on 49 points. We definitely didn't expect that at all. What we're also going to do is we're going to have a look at some of the individual stats as well to see who the top goal scorer is and who has the top assists. Let's go there right now. So we have just got to the top goal scorers page. Again, another surprise. Son is on top of the goal scorers goal list, I guess. In 20 matches, he scored 14 goals. We're currently looking for Harry Kane. Harry Kane has scored 11. Let's scroll down to see if we can find any more Spurs players that have scored some of the goals for Spurs. I didn't see any. I think it's just those two at the moment. Let's use on top for assists. In regards to assists, we see that Dele Alli, who we didn't actually start on the pitch, has actually got 5 assists. Same as Lo Celso as well. Lo Celso has also contributed with 5 assists also. We can see that Son has contributed to 3 assists. Lucas Moura has contributed to 3 assists as well. Is there anyone else? No, there isn't. We can see on the clean sheets list, we can see that Lloris is actually 3rd. In 17 games that he's played, he's got 4 clean sheets. He's just lost to De Gea, who's on 6, and Ederson, who is on 7. Looking at some of the disciplinaries, we can see that Ali is actually second highest with the second highest yellow cards of 6. Are there any more Tottenham players in there who are finding themselves getting booked quite a fair bit? No, there isn't. So it's just Dele Alli. In regards to red cards, we can see that Tottenham Hotspur only has, we did see one there, they only have 1 red card, which is from the younger Dane Scarlett. Right, so following on from all of the data we have just seen, we are now going to sim to the end of the season. Comment below, do you think Antonio Conte, or his tactic rather, is going to go all the way and lift the Premier League trophy, or any other league trophies for that matter? Let's find out.
"346 minutes later."
Right, and we are back. It is the end of the season and I'm not going to waste any time. As you can see in the standings right now, Tottenham Hotspurs won the league in Antonio Conte's first ever season as Tottenham manager. He has won 25 games, drawn 8, lost 5. He scored 77 goals and conceded 44. That isn't bad for the 3-5-2 tactic that he uses. Let's look at some of the players' individual stats as well. So the main one that stood out for us is the top goal scorers. As you can see, in 38 matches, both Son and Harry Kane have scored 23 goals apiece. Now, if my maths are correct, oh gosh, help me with my maths. 23 times 2.
Lot of boring math later.
Is that 46? 46 goals were scored alone with just their strikers. That's phenomenal. If we look down, further down, if we go to 14th place, we can see Dele Alli scoring 14 goals. If we look at anyone else, there was no one else that got on the score sheet. So Dele Alli, Son and Kane were really finding the back of the net. I didn't even expect Dele Alli to do this well in this system. As we said, he actually wasn't even in the starting lineup. So for him to get 14 goals, perhaps off the bench, that's pretty fair play to him. Let's also look at how they done in the cup. So as we can see, they didn't win the FA Cup. I did have to look quite hard for where they finished. If we just go back to the FA Cup standings, you will notice that they didn't win, they weren't the runners-up, they didn't make it to the semis, they weren't in round 6, they weren't in round 5. We are going to go all the way to round 3 and we can see that they actually lost 3-2 to Manchester United. So they didn't have the greatest cup run. They are also in the Europa, I believe it's called the Nations League as well, or the Europa Conference League, or whatever it's called, this new league that Europa have decided to bring out for teams that struggle to get trophies, like Tottenham Hotspur. Let's see what they've done there. As we can see, again, Tottenham didn't win the Europa Conference League. They didn't finish first, they weren't second, it was actually Frankfurt that won it, congrats to them. We don't see their name in the semi-finals. We don't see their name in the quarterfinals. We don't see their name in the round of 16 either. We do not see them in the preliminary round. Let's head over to the group stages. As you can see, in Group G, in a group of Spurs, Vitesse, Stade Rennes, and Cracovia, if that's how you pronounce their name. If there's a proper pronunciation, let me know in the comments. We can see, if we just head back to the Conference League, we can see that Spurs finished 3rd. They won 3 games, they lost 1, or sorry, they lost 2, and they drew 1, scoring 13 goals, conceding 10. But that only granted them 10 points in the league, whilst Vitesse and Stade Rennes went through with 11 and 13 points. So we can see that Spurs' cup run was quite shocking. Very interesting things to see, but we have to congratulate Mr. Antonio Conte for at least bringing in some silverware for Tottenham. So people, as you can see, Antonio Conte has finally moved away some of the dust that may have been found in Tottenham's trophy cabinet, and he has put a Premier League trophy in there. Once again, congratulations to him. If you want to see us continue the series even more, if you want to see how they do over 2 or 3 seasons, or if you want to see me do this with another club, let me know in the comments below. But for now, if you want to see more content on my channel, be sure to click that video over there. Stay underrated.